Hey people, my name's Danny. My best friend Bill passed away last year due to a rare disease. We were all really depressed, but it was expected since we saw his health deteriorate with each passing month. He was my best friend. I was really sad, but I kept on laughing at his funeral and people didn't know why. Everyone just glared at me with these weird eyes. You guys must be wondering the same thing. Well, let me explain. So, at the funeral, I was given a letter by Bill's brother. It was his last message that he wanted the world to know through me. As soon as I started reading the letter, I burst out into laughter. People were staring at me and I was aware of it, but I couldn't hold it in. So the letter said, "Hey Danny, it's gonna be a long time no see, sister. You know I was always a call person, and writing long messages was never my cup of tea. But well, can't call, can I? Guys, this was the moment that I started laughing like an idiot, because it's true, he found writing stuff very irritating." The letter further read, "Remember that time Mr. Williams lost our exam papers last semester? Well, the truth is, I stole them." Well, before me moving forward, let me quickly tell you about what happened. Mr. Williams is our computer programming professor, and he is one of the most feared professors of our university. We had our final exam paper, which somehow got lost. Mr. Williams had no clue where the papers went missing. Quite frankly, all of us were left dumbfounded because none of us had ever heard anything like this. Mr. Williams had to do something, so we were given marks according to our semester performances, and the entire class was quite pleased with it because the exam was scary as hell. One thing you guys should know is that Mr. Williams has a strange addiction to energy drinks. Okay, back to the letter. My exam went really bad, and I remember Mr. Williams telling us that no matter what happens, if any of you did poor in your paper, nothing's going to stop me from giving you an F grade and ruining your futures. Since I did not do well on the test, I knew doom was inevitable. But you know, sis, desperate times, desperate measures. I was aware of the fact that Mr. Williams is lactose intolerant, so the next day I secretly slipped in some milk powder in his energy drink early in the morning. Being a lactose intolerant myself, I knew he was going to get hit with the nature call within 30 minutes. I constantly kept peeking into his office, and I've got to tell you, his expressions were hilarious. I laughed so hard that my stomach started hurting. He fought well, but then the control went beyond his control. He had to rush to the restroom. As soon as he left his office, I went in, stole the papers, and fled within seconds. Genius, right? You guys can thank me now since I'm the mysterious savior. As for the papers, they're kept safely under my bed. Go ahead, Mr. Williams. You can now ruin my future. But guess what? The joke's on you because I don't have one. I also switched my answer sheet, so better luck finding the original one. When I cheat, I make sure I do it perfectly. The letter ended with him saying, "I don't have any grudge against Mr. Williams. I hope he's present at the funeral. I want to tell him that I love him and I've always been the naughty one, so this was my last chance at teasing him. Enjoy your lives, everyone. Life is short. Make the most of it. This is my final goodbye to you all. Take care. Love, Billy Brooks." I kept looking at the letter thinking that this amazing guy is no longer with us. The tears started to roll down my cheeks. Later, everyone found out the reason I was laughing. Everyone laughed along, including Mr. Williams. He was present there, smiling with tears in his eyes. Upon his request, we found the papers and gave them to him the next day. He checked Bill's paper and gave him an A.